Yo, what's good, fam? Welcome back to African Roots Comics, where we dive into the panels, the punches, and the petty arguments that keep us up at night. Today, we're tackling a question that's been floating around comic book, Twitter, Reddit, and probably your uncle's barbershop. Omni-Man versus Superman. Who wins? Who's the ultimate cape-wearing, planet-punching, mustache-having, or not super dude? Spoiler alert, I've got thoughts and they're spicier than jollof rice at a family reunion. Now, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button because we're about to break this down with the kind of energy that'll make even Lex Luthor say, okay, I'm listening. Let's get into it. So, first up, let's meet our players. On one side, we've got Omni-Man, straight out of Invincible by Robert Kirkman. This dude's a superhero from the planet Viltrum, rocking a dope red and white suit and a mustache that screams, I've got a mortgage and a secret. He's strong enough to punch through mountains, fast enough to zip across continents, and let's be real, ruthless enough to turn a city block into a modern art installation called Red Mist. He's not here to save the day. He's here to end it if you're on the wrong team. Then on the other side, we've got Clark Kent, aka Superman, aka the Big Blue Boy Scout, aka the guy who's been carrying the DC universe on his back since 1938. Faster than a speeding bullet, stronger than a locomotive, able to leap tall buildings in a single bound, and somehow still finds time to write articles for the Daily Planet. This man's got heat vision, X-ray vision, and a moral compass so shiny it'd make Captain America jealous. Now, on paper, this sounds like a fair fight, right? Two alien bros with super strength, flight, and a knack for dramatic entrances. But hold up, let's not get it twisted. These two are playing in very different leagues, and I'm here to tell you why this isn't even a debate, it's a demolition. Let's talk numbers because comic fans love it, a good stat sheet. Omni-Man's no slouch. In Invincible, he's tossing around kaiju like they're beach balls, cracking planets with his Viltrumite bodies, and taking hits that'd turn most heroes into a fine paste. The guy's durable. Viltrumites are built to last with healing factors and lungs that can hold their breath in space. Impressive, right? But then you look at Superman, and it's like comparing a Toyota Corolla to a spaceship. Clark's out here towing planets like it's a Tuesday workout. In All-Star Superman is lifting 200 quintillion tons with one hand. Do you know how many zeros that is? I don't either, but it's a lot. He's flown faster than light, punched through dimensions, and survived exploding stars. Omni-Man's over here cracking mountains, and Supers is like, hold my kryptonite. I'll be right back after I bench press the solar system. Speed's another thing. Omni-Man's fast. Flies from Earth to Viltrum in a week or so, which is, a few million miles per hour. Cute. Superman's out here racing the Flash, crossing galaxies in minutes, and dodging beams that move at the speed of plot convenience. If these two squared up, Omni-Man would throw a punch, and Superman would be behind him sipping coffee before the fist even got halfway. Now, durability. Omni-Man's tough, takes a beating from Invincible and those Guardians and keeps ticking. But Superman, this man's tank hits from Darkseid, Doomsday, and that one time he flew through a red sun just to flex. Omni-Man's healing factor is cool, but Superman's been disintegrated in combat like, nah, I'm good. It's not a fight, it's a vibe check, and Omni-Man's not passing. Okay, stats aside, let's talk personality, because that's where this gets juicy. Omni-Man's a soldier. He's got that Viltrumite conquer or die energy, ruthless, pragmatic, and not above turning your skull into a modern art piece. He's the guy who'd punch you in the face, then lecture you about why it's your fault. That's a flex, no cap. Superman, though, is the ultimate good guy. He's not just fighting to win, he's fighting to not kill you. Because he's got that Midwest farm boy guilt trip dialed up to 11. You think that make him soft, but nah, it's why he's unstoppable. Omni-Man's out here swinging for the kill, and Superman's like, bro, I could end you, but I'd rather not ruin my cape. Here's the kicker. Omni-Man's aggression might catch Clark off guard for like 2 seconds. But once Superman realizes this dude's not playing hero, it's over. Omni-Man's fighting to dominate. Superman's fighting to protect. And when push comes to shove, the guy who's held back his whole life is gonna unleash a can of whoop ass. So polite, Omni-Man won't even know he's lost until he's waking up on Mars. Now, let's throw in some wild cards. Omni-Man's got Viltrumite training, thousands of years of combat experience. He's a tactician, a brawler, and he's not afraid to fight dirty. Superman's got, well, everything else. Heat vision that'd turn Omni-Man's mustache into a memory. X-ray vision to see every move coming. And don't get me started on that super hearing. Omni-Man's trash talking halfway across the planet, and Clark's already writing a rebuttal. What about weaknesses? Omni-Man's got none we know of, except maybe his ego. Superman's got kryptonite, sure, but good luck finding some when you're busy getting punched into next week. And magic. Omni-Man's not packing any, so that's a wash. Here's where it gets fun. Omni-Man's best shot is catching Superman off guard, like he did with the Guardians of the Globe. But Superman's fought sneakier, stronger, and crazier. Lex Luthor, Brainiac, Zod. Omni-Man's shock and awe is just another day at the office for Clark. Meanwhile, Omni-Man's never faced anything like Superman. Viltrumites are tough, but they're not I'll rewrite physics to save a kitten tough. So who wins? Look, I love Omni-Man. He's the anti-hero we didn't know we needed, with a mustache that deserves its own comic. But Superman is not just a hero, he's the hero. Omni-Man might get a few licks in, maybe mess up Clark's hair, but this fight ends with Superman dropping him off at the Viltrumite equivalent of timeout. It's not even about power levels, it's about who they are. Omni-Man's a conqueror, Superman's a protector. One's a soldier, the other's a symbol. And when the dust settles, Superman's walking away with a smile, while Omni-Man's wondering why his punches felt like hitting a brick wall made of a hope. What do you think, fam? Am I sleeping on Omni-Man's game, or is Superman just beat different? Drop your takes in the comments. I want to hear the hot takes and the wild theories. If you enjoyed this, smash that like button, share it with your crew, and subscribe for more comic chaos. Until next time, this is African Reads Comics, signing off. Keep reading, keep debating, and stay invincible.